What's up, guys? I hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am. I spent way too much money today, so I'll do a little bit of crying later. But in the meantime, let's look through my pocket money from spending a bunch of moolah today and see if we find stuff that's worth more than face value. It's always good to make more money out of the money you already have. I love collecting lots of things, so lots of stuff I just spend money on rather than making money. But I love the hobby of bill searching and looking for errors and rare notes. But enough about that. Hey, immediately, what are we looking at here? Is that a pinhole or cigarette burn? I don't know. What is that? What is that? It's hard for you guys to see, but although it looks like it's a stray inking, it's actually just looks like a pinhole. It just looks like ink in the camera, sort of. See, there it is. It's like almost like a burn mark, like somebody set a match on it or something weird. Got ourselves a little writing action. W. Not really sure what the deal with that is, but nothing there. 2013 $1 note. Nothing, the serial number. They just changed over the can't even talk, signatures on the notes. So all the new series coming out will bear the new Secretary of Treasury's signature. Kind of interesting with this little over ink on the 4 there, but 2017 and 2013 series, as you can see, that third digit from the left there has it as well. It's like super common, so I wouldn't say to hold on to them. A little bit of a stuck digit. The 7 and the 8 are printed a little high, but unless they're really noticeable by the naked eye, I would not say they're going to command anything over face value. Let's see. Little bit of damage up here. I get asked about, you can't really see them as much on this one, but all these little marks that look like 3 little marks together, it's hard to see, but right there, those are just from the teeth of the money counting machine at the bank. Some businesses have the machines too, but the counting machine grabs it with like little teeth and then flips the bill over. Hey, little stamp note. Now this one's probably the remnants of a counter stamp. When they went to stamp it on the strap of the note, some of the tellers are not so precise with it, and it'll leave portions of the stamp. So the strap that held the bills together would have sat right here, and then they just kind of missed it. So human error. Sometimes if you get really full stamps, those can be worth a little more than face value to the right collector, but they would need to be in really good condition. And 2013 series, a little funky print on the series date there on the old 0. It looks like a Q almost. Now I've seen one with a line through it in a sale on eBay. They called it a quote-unquote like strike-through 0, whatever you want to call it, crossed out 0, whatever is what it looked like. That one was a dollar bill from 2013 and did sell for around $9 or $10, which is a pretty good flip on the value. Nothing jumping out there. Really beat up on the back. I like to check around the seals and stuff, but in this case, this note's really jacked up, so it's hard to tell anything. Almost a trinary note, which would just have 3 digits in it, and unless they're, you know, let's say this one was, I don't know, 23, 223, 223. We'd have bookends, we'd have a binary note, which would be more sought after. Trinary notes with 3 digits really don't command a lot of premium over face value unless they're like a really cool pattern in the serial number. Like, I don't know, 3334455 would be kind of cool. So trinaries to me are not super collectible, although I've held on to ones that have, like I said, really neat serial numbers. Really kind of beat up 5. This one feels like it got wet, dropped in a puddle or something like that. A little bit of damage there. Looks like smoke's coming out of the top of the building below Trust. Same dealio there. It's nice crisp. Hey, all right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got ourselves a broken ladder $1 note. And this puppy is nice and crisp. Well, first off, definitely holding on to it and putting it into a sleeve. But heck yeah, 2017 A. I am digging that. We have, not found a ladder note since last year, a broken ladder that is. And I go through a lot of notes, man. And this one's in superbly good condition for being a circulated note. Little bit of wet ink transfer there. Looking like a thumbprint below the N. That's just from a wet note right after being cut from the sheet. 2017 A. It's got a slight over ink, but not heavy on that 3rd digit from the left. Nothing on that serial number, and printed really nice. But look at that. Good little broken ladder note. Set that guy aside. Series 2017 A, so same deal. This one's got some coffee or something spilled on it. Highlighter broke on it, and somebody bled on it at one point. Cool. Excellent. Little bit of shift up here. It's a good example of a shift up. You can see how this serial number and this serial number and seal kind of sit a little high. You can really see it here. But unless it's sitting, I have found ones where the seal is up, touching Washington or almost covering it. Those are going to command a little bit over face value. This bill's in really good, well, physical condition as far as not being ripped up and torn up, but it's got obvious damage to it, so that would detract from value. Nice. Oh, for a second I was like, folded over $1 bill. We are missing about 10% of that note, but it is acceptable as far as payments concerned. You can also take it to a bank even down to 50% of the note and get them to swap it out, just FYI. So I always think it's funny when people make a big deal about torn banknotes. It's like, dude, just use it or take it to a bank. Either way, you got the same money. Little shift to the left in the seal, but nothing crazy. Thought I had a misprint on the word trust there. But my eyes are deceiving me. You guys catch a lot of stuff in the videos. Thanks for commenting things that I miss. I'm but a mere meat popsicle human, so it is what it is. I do miss stuff, so I really enjoy when people go, hey man, you've missed this. And then if I do spend money probably quicker than I make it, but, I like to look back if I still happen to have the notes and I catch your comment quick enough. And sometimes I do, in fact, find the notes you're talking about and hold on to them. And $5 note, one of my favorite designs of U.S. currency. A little bit of kind of splotching of the ink there from that serial number from the front, but nothing to call home about. Really beat up $1 note. Torn up. It's been taped. Speaking of torn notes from earlier, taped together. No real crazy repetition or fancy serial number. Nothing on the back. Hey, nice Pepto-Bismol pink note. Crisp otherwise, just somebody dipped it in something. Spilled some Kool-Aid on it. Nothing jumping out there. The damage makes it, well, at least it's around the edges of the note somewhat here. Rather take that because you can still see some errors and stuff if they're on there rather than something that's totally jacked up. Last note. Got some 2s, got some 9s, got some 5s, but nothing in a crazy pattern or anything cool to me. Back of the note. For a second there, I thought we had something around the Roman numerals and bottom of this pyramid here, but just its damage. So keep an eye out for things around the seals. There's a lot of great detail there. So nothing too crazy as far as multiple finds in this one, but I am psyched about a crisp, broken ladder serial number. Love me some fancy serial number notes. I haven't found a broken ladder like this in quite some time, and I think the last one was like a $5 bill, but that was sometime last year, so they're a little less common for me. But let me know what you've come across in your coin and bill searches lately in the comments below. I love every one of your faces. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel, and keep an eye out for more collectibles, trading card, and coin and banknote videos to come. But I'm done talking now. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you later.